that I done been fucking with. I ain't ever go around stalking no hoe. I never been on that type of weird shit. Don't nobody live rent free in my mind like that. I ain't ever stalk a bitch. I'm sorry. Y'all was talking about bigger than the program, bitch. At this point, I am the program. I am the program. I'm the program at this point. Again, y'all do not send me no gifts. If y'all want to send a gift, just send it to the cash app, y'all. Y'all know my page is gone left and right. I keep telling y'all, do not send me no gifts. When I lost both of my pages, all of the money that was on those pages, I lost it as well. So I am timid about the gift, y'all. If y'all want to contribute anything, just send it directly to the cash app that's right there. Yes, it has a baby as the profile picture. Just send it straight there. Until I get settled in with some pages. Frankie, I don't know. We don't even know the story. That's the crazy part. That's what I'm saying. We wasn't laughing at the protest. Yeah. When I lost my page, they took down, they don't pay you when your pages get permanently banned. But we wasn't laughing at the protest because we didn't even really know what was going on with the protest. It was just the yelling. Yes, y'all. That's why I told y'all. Told y'all that I lost all my money. Y'all got to help me out. Y'all want me to keep coming to the gazebo. They done took all my coins. Block Miss in. Y'all, they done took all my coins. Yes, guys. When you get clipped, I guess, like, for a week or two or whatever, if your payday come, you still get your payday. But if you get permanently banned, then you don't get your coins. You don't get your coins. So I lost all of my money, y'all. So they paint a narrative, yes, Frankie. It's just the time to tell y'all what's going on this morning. Thank you, Kiki.
Erica, you can do a recap of what happened?
All right, so that's pretty much the gist of it from Don's perspective. Now let's
I guess they supposed to pull a drop queen at the protest and just be whispering, no offense, drop. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
let's hear what Susu and them had to say.
Can I say something right quick?
Yes, ma'am. What's good, Drop?
Hi, everybody. I love that scratch of the face move, Blaze. Stick it to him. But I wanted to say that it's amazing. It's amazing when instead of accepting accountability and say that I'm wrong, people like to deflect and say that $2 did this, Trina did this other person did that, Drop Queen did this. And at the time that we did it, we got clocked for it. See, that's how it works. When we're in active of doing something that's inappropriate, people say it. When Susu spoke about her daughter, people got on Susu and everybody fell behind her and the movement for autism. But now she's saying that she don't give a fuck about autism because it doesn't bother her. So we have to remember all of those things are irrelevant to the now. We are here now. So that's what we're addressing now. And what they don't like to see many times, because when you do address their favorite creators, then they start calling you jealous or hater. No, your creator just did something fucked up and we're going to address it now. And then we're going to move on to the next person, maybe me, who do something fucked up when I cursed Braid out for bringing me up yesterday. But that's neither here or there. But I just wanted to add, it's just her time to be clocked. That's all it is. So we're clocking the bullshit and maybe the next person won't do it. Maybe the next person won't speak on somebody who's out with their boots on the ground, actually trying to make a change in our community. Just like people are hesitant to now speak on autism. That's how it works. When we see people doing something that's fucked up, if we have any type of goodness or common sense in ourselves, we're going to call them on it. That's all it is.
Okay, so I did get a Cash App message earlier. My apologies. The live did go down. It said, isn't the bailiff supposed to be neutral? The next one said it's
Yep.
called Autism Awareness Month. They need help.
Is the Cash App, Bella, because the people are asking in the comments.
The Cash App is in my bio. So y'all click on my page here. It is in my bio. Just go ahead and click on the page. Click my name. You'll see the Cash App in the bio. I said y'all not going to understand this. I'd rather you just read it, copy and paste, put it in the journal. Do what y'all do. Thank you for the support.
So Bella, I think it should be guilty by default because the bailiff done threw the whole case.
Yeah, no. Neutral. What does neutral look like to you?
Making a bunch of nonsense excuses.
So you think Frankie's opinion was excuses?
I've been reading every single comment. Y'all know I do that. Rizzy, I am going to get you for the comment that you made about... I'm going to get you, Rizzy, for the comment that you made about Bella and Blaze being the parents and me and Trina being the kids. I'll get you later for that. What I do want to emphasize is your recent comment. Trina.
That's blasting that damn gospel.
Trina, you shouldn't even be in Messy Talk right now while you got that blasted, because that's the good and this is the bad. Ricky said Frankie swings. Hold on. Just let me get out this comment. Let me get out this comment, please. Rizzy said Frankie swings for everyone but her own nostrils. That's what I was trying to get out. But I'll handle the other comment later.
Hi, Bella. Hi, Bella.
Now read that comment. Say that comment again.
He commented and said Frankie swings for everybody except her own nostrils. Frankie.
Erica, shout out to the Don Pieces.
Good morning. Good morning. I have a good question. Good morning. To everybody on the panel in the comments, can we please, do anybody know the names of the people which AJ was protesting for? Can y'all say the names? Because in all of this, I haven't heard anybody repeat the names that we are fighting for and on the grounds, putting boots to the grounds for. Say the names.
I almost say my brother name, but it doesn't matter the name. It's the cause. It's all of our names. It's Blaze. It's Bella. It's Braid King. It's Trina. It's for all of us because it can be all of us. That's what it's for. We don't have to know anybody's particular name. We could say Trayvon Martin. We could say any other black person that was unalived by a YT person and didn't receive justice. This is about the cause, not just the people. You can't be serious here.
Names do matter too. In a protest, the names definitely.
But we're not protesting here.
But what point was that making? I'm sure AJ knows the names. That's who was out there. We weren't out there. The point is, y'all trying to bring up every little thing to excuse laughing at it. Period. Y'all are weird.
The point that she's making is that you guys are making it more about.
She didn't make no point. She didn't make no point.
But the point that she's making is that even when this was going on, as we were clocking the mess, AJ was actually live at City Hall, and none of her friends actually streamed it. And then when I wrote it in the comments, I was actually muted because none of her friends were actually bringing light to the cause itself. Everybody was more focused on the mess. So do you guys really care about the cause, or do y'all care about the mess?
I'm sorry, Frankie, you're wrong because I saw it because they were strict.
They did not stream it in there. I actually got muted, drop. I really did. I got muted in the comments for putting it in there saying, AJ is at live right now at the City Hall. Why are we not focused on that?
I saw it on live. I saw when she was standing there and she said, we going to stand by the door just in case they start tripping and want us to leave. I saw it because they were streaming it. I do just want to clarify. That's not true.
Let me ask
I was muted in Sisu comments when she was over there clocking it, clocking the mess, but not the actual cause. So that is true. And another thing, Rizzy, you can't talk about me. Your braids look like they've been in for 6 months, and you seem like you just got them done 2 days ago. Girl, goodbye.
I'm reading the comments. I just want to clarify. HB and Susu did stream it. That is what the comments are saying. Rizzy,
Yes, I saw it in Susu's live.
she said. So Drop Queen saw it in Susu. Other people saw it in HB. And Rizzy, your braids are old as hell.
Both were streaming it. Thank you.
Saying that the names matter. MOK didn't know our names. He didn't know our names. He didn't know what he did and sacrificed his life for would affect my grandchildren. He didn't know that. So that's why I said the names didn't matter. The names matter to those who were there participating. But the actions and the movements affect all of our lives. That's the point that I'm making.
He's talking in the back. Hello. Good morning, Bella.
Hey, Alex.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, good morning. Good peace rising to all y'all. I just want to say something really quick. I've been listening. I think I will forever stand on, well, I know that I will forever stand on that duality be whooping Black people ass real bad. Because two things in this situation can exist. Frankie can be correct about how Meti Talk picks and chooses, but people like Drop Queen and others who are stating like at the time it wasn't comparable nor was it synonymous to what was happening. Okay, somebody talking about, well, you said this last week. What the hell does that have to do with people advocating for an unalive Black child? You can speak on those things other day. If somebody hosts a messy ass live and you got folks coming up talking about this is diabolical, you know what I'm saying? This is egregious. Okay, then you could be like, you know what? How you picking and choosing? But in an event where somebody like AJ, Royale, or anybody else is hosting a live and it has nothing to do with messy talk, and people are coming at them, whether they want to stand on business or not, it is wrong. Which again, two things can exist at once. What I'm finding ironic is why are so many individuals ducking the honesty of it? Y'all don't want people to say that y'all have some fear attack. Y'all fearful of people on this app, but not calling out the obvious is kind of blowing my mind. What are we, 3 days into the situation? The bottom line is that the live shouldn't have happened. The bottom line is that somebody needed advocacy. AJ and Royale and the rest of them showed up, and that was the end of it. Comments were made that shouldn't have been made. It was in poor taste, regardless of what was said and what wasn't said about intentions. It's impact over intent, and it will forever be that. And I don't understand why nobody's standing on that. Okay? So that's pretty much my 2.2 on this. Again, I don't know why duality will Black people ask so much, but I promise we will not unalive if we understand that both things happen at the same time. No shade.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Bella. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Hey,
Good
Ricky
morning,
Bro.
panel. Good morning, common cousins. Okay, so I gotta be honest. If y'all care so much, the people who were sitting in HB's live and the live talking about, oh, they're talking shit. If y'all care so much about what AJ was doing, y'all wouldn't have had 1.5K people in Edna's live listening to the banter between her and Dime. Y'all would have been sitting in AJ's live while she's actively protesting. That's y'all problem. Y'all talk too much. If y'all really cared, y'all would have been sitting and supporting and promoting AJ's live stream while she was out there boots on the ground. So even though y'all don't like to be held accountable in the comment, cousins, it's on y'all this time. Absolutely on y'all. Absolutely on you. You could have been over there. Why the fuck does Edna have 1.5K in her live and AJ only has 50? And she's boots on the ground, risking her life. Y'all sitting here running y'all mouth about how she ran her, she's putting her life on the line for us, and you know, so that we could sleep well at night. And there was only 50 people in her live supporting her. Why weren't you there?
One moment.
Stop focusing
Can
on the.
I ask a question? Can I
Go
ask a
ahead.
question for those that was there? Is that true?
Yes.
When they was going at Dime for what she said, they were more focused on the bullshit that Dime said instead of the fact that she's actively outside, still protesting actively.
A lot of them are saying that they were there though.
Whether they streamed it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 50 minutes, it doesn't take away from the fact that AJ was live the entire time and did not address Dime at all. She was out there protesting. Y'all should not have even given Dime any of that attention. Y'all should have been focused on where AJ was at. Y'all should have been to AJ's live.
Why are y'all in there? And also, let's clock this T too. Since y'all want to say that's not true, why the fuck are y'all streaming it when y'all could have went directly to it?
I do want to say this.
So it would have never. So hold on, Braid. So it would have never got cut out by bullshit. If y'all were directly there, there would have been no streaming. There would have been no confusion. There would have been no interaction where anybody could ever get in between of the point that AJ was trying to make. Why the fuck are you somewhere else streaming it instead of being directly in the space? Because she was live the whole time.
She wasn't live the whole time, and that's the only part I want to clarify.
Because I could.
When Susu did go live, Susu was live before AJ was live, so I want to clarify that.
Good morning. I'm here to clear some things up.
Hey,
I will pull my live.
But Rose, I do agree with some of your points.
Yeah, no problem. That's cap. If I pull my live, you will see that AJ was in my panel when I went live. She wasn't even live. She was in my panel on Libra's page. Her, Royale, Libra were all in my panel.
Yes.
And then she went to go take a shower to get ready for the conference.
Okay, so my point remains.
She wasn't
when
live.
She went live.
Hold on, babe.
Let's get to when she went live.
Hold on, babe. I'm here to clean up what she said. I'm here to clean up what you said.
Don't do that.
I'm here to clean up what I want to do. Hold on. I'm here to clean up what you said. Okay? So that is not true. She was in my live when I went live. When I ended my live, she went to the conference and I went into her live and we were listening to her talk to Tamir Rice's mother. Hold on one second.
The day before.
I was in her live the day before as well. But not a lot of people were, but guess what they did? They
Exactly.
did see it on the
that's
blog.
my point. We're not talking about yesterday. We're talking about 2 days ago. Not yesterday.
No, that's not the point you just made.
That's not what I'm speaking
That's not the point you just made.
That is the point that I made. The day that she was outside and she was protesting, not a conference, when she was outside, boots on the ground, she only had 50 people. She was live. I remember it was 2 days ago, not yesterday.
But Susu wasn't live that day. Susu wasn't
2 days ago, yes, she was live, Alex.
She was live yesterday. No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
She didn't even know about the video.
I was scrolling TikTok. I have all her pages blocked except that one. I didn't know about that one. That's how I saw it myself. What the fuck? I saw it myself. I was scrolling TikTok and saw it. She was live. She was outside. She was wearing a white shirt. She was outside.
I'm talking about Susu, Rose. Susu wasn't. Susu didn't even know about the video.
Yes, she was live. Both of them were live. I'm not lying.
Talking about the
2 days ago.
Good morning.
If I'm tripping, if I'm not mistaken, I Live for This Shit has the clip of her being outside 2 days ago on that backup page. AJ was live. She had 50 people in her live, and there was 1.5K in Edna's live. I saw it for my own eyes because somebody that I follow sat up in Susu's live for me to see it. At the end of the day,
when I can talk.
Both of y'all were live. Y'all were talking about what Dime had said 2 days ago. The people should have been more focused on what AJ was doing 2 days ago when she was outside. That same day is when the motherfucking police tried to block her way. I could not like somebody and still want to make sure that motherfucker is safe. I'm just like that. That's how I am. When I heard that she was in the sundown town 2 days ago and motherfuckers try to block her in, I don't give a fuck if I don't like you. I want to make sure you get the fuck safe. So I went to check to make sure she got there safe. I don't give a fuck. That's just me though. So I know what the fuck I'm saying ain't no lie. Because I don't even like the bitch. And I saw it for myself. So y'all were in live, 1.5K, talking about Dime and the shit that she said. AJ was actively live. They have the recording on I Live for This Shit of her actively live.
Okay, Rose,
so like I said, is this a monologue? Jesus!
Like I said, and I will keep saying, if y'all cared so much, y'all wouldn't have been streaming shit. Y'all would have been actively in the live. If y'all cared so much, y'all would have ended your shit 2 days ago when she was actively protesting and all the people would have been in her shit instead of streaming it with only 50 people in hers.
Zay,
Alex, let Susu
I need
go.
to respond.
Susu, go ahead,
I need
Susu.
to respond. Can I fucking talk? God damn.
Yeah, go ahead, Susu.
Listen, so the whole point being, a lot of people were not in her live the day of the protest. What happened was people watched the protest on the blogs. Exactly why Dime and them were recapping the protests in her live. Am I correct or am I not, you guys? They were recapping. Okay, hold on. They were recapping it in the blogs. Now, a lot of people, whether they cared, whether they didn't care, when they heard the recap, They hold on. God.
Make sure you add the next day.
Girl,
the recap was the next day.
Talk. Like, you have to let people talk.
The recap was the next day.
I did not interrupt you.
You absolutely
hush.
did. The recap was the next day.
Oh my fucking God. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it, lady.
Okay,
You
so
like
I
you.
Okay,
So like you don't know how to
Hey,
I don't know.
Girl, please. You're proving my point.
Y'all not gonna let
Go to hell. You
talk.
proving
We
my
all
point.
gonna interrupt
you
this
being annoying
motherfucker.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Everybody will be interrupting left
Your
and right.
bestie,
Y'all both just heard
Miss
Susu
Northwesty is
talking,
proving my
and y'all
point,
keep
Braid.
interrupting her, Rose.
Rose,
Yeah.
what happened to your
And
Rose,
Miss
healing?
I didn't interrupt
What happened
you
to the
one time.
healing?
I didn't
What happened
interrupt
to
you,
the
Rose.
healing?
So let Susu talk. Dom just tried to come up here talking too. If everybody gonna interrupt, then I'm gonna interrupt everybody. Susu didn't interrupt the fuck thing, so just let Susu talk. Dom just tried to came up here and do the same thing. If y'all want to interrupt, I'll interrupt this whole motherfucking show. Susu, finish your sentence. Susu, finish your sentence. You give a fuck because you back.
I'm gonna finish my
You give a fuck because you
but I'm
back.
not gonna argue
You give a
without
fuck because you back.
appliances in this bitch. It's too motherfucking
Go ahead,
early.
Susu. Go ahead, Susu.
Any fucking ways. That's when people got the fuck upset when they seen it on the blogs that these girls were talking
Get your
shit
daddy,
about a fucking
Sassy. What's
protest.
next?
Which then the next day is why I had 1.5 in my live and AJ was over there and she wasn't live and people were upset because half the people that were in my live don't even go into AJ's live. They were upset about the fact that motherfuckers was talking shit about a fucking protest. So everything is happening in order and happening retrospectively. The point you fucking made is null and void. You're saying I'm live complaining about what a bitch said about a protest while the bitch is out there protesting. That's not true. That's cap. And I'm here to say you're capping yet again.
Thank you. Now that we have a quick pause. Kilo Low, bitch, your daddy sucked more dick than a little bit while you always trolling me. So, bitch, let's get on that.
Like I said, she was live. I don't know where y'all friend at, because I think your friend would tell you that she was live. That lady went live every single day. Even when y'all were live, even when y'all was recapping Dime, she was live. I don't know what y'all wouldn't know that because y'all was too busy focused on Dime and not your friend who was protesting. Y'all priorities was in the wrong place.
Panel, you doofus.
Your priorities was in the wrong place, dumbass.
Okay.
The fuck?
You making up
fuck, weird ass hoe.
You making up lies and points that are not even
straight
there.
ass motherfucking
You're making up lies and points that are not even there.
I don't give a fuck, you bumpy lip ass hoe. The fuck I said.
You're not even right.
I'm right. You know what's wrong? How your nostrils are set on your face. That's what's wrong. You know what's wrong? That big ass fucking forehead on your body, bitch. That's what the fuck is wrong.
You're wrong.
Stop.
What's wrong is the fact that your neck is too fucking small for your body.
Rose, stop.
That's what's wrong, bro. Fuck you. You started it, now I'm gonna finish it.
No one likes you still.
Slow down. Hold on, y'all.
Well,
Let's try to
fuck.
slow it
Bitch, I don't give a
down.
fuck what don't like me and what do.
Bella, and then I'm gonna drop.
Let's try to slow it down. We done already lost the last page. Let's try to slow it down, okay?
My bad, Bella.
Y'all good.
Thank you, Susu. Y'all don't do this, please, Susu.
Okay, bye, y'all. I gotta clock in. Bye, everybody. Bye, Bella. Bye, y'all. Bye, Bray. Bye, Susu. Bye, Rose. Bye, Alex.
All right, we
bye,
good.
fat ass. Bye, Gloria. Bye, fat ass.
Bye, dirty head. Hey, Bella, can I say something real quick? Can I say something? I'm sorry. Wait, Bella, I gotta go for real. I gotta go. Listen. Rose not lying though. Rose is telling the truth. Rose, that day when I was live, they was screaming my live while AJ was, because AJ was still outside. We was listening to the clip and then somebody was like, oh, AJ still on, and told us to go to the live. So we did go over there and they was already live screaming me, and AJ was still actively on live outside, right? So
Screamed you. We listened to clips, recorded clips.
Get your bestie, Miss Westy. Get your bestie, Braid. Get your bestie, Braid.
Rose, I got it. Rose, I got it.
Oh, okay.
I let you talk.
Get it.
So you need to get a motherfucking life, stupid bitch. Go, Don.
Stop, y'all.
I ain't got no bumpy lips, bitch, but you got a bumpy neck, hoe.
Stop.
Please.
Rose, stop. Dom, go, please.
Don't tell me to stop when your friend interrupted Dime.
I told both of y'all stop. I said both
Tell her to stop interrupting Dime.
Stop. Dom, go ahead, please.
Boy, this is not your show. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up before I get on you. Go.
Rose, I don't care how much you kiss Dime ass, she's not going to protect you. You're
I'm
lying.
not kissing nobody's ass.
You're
Why the fuck I gotta kiss
ass, and she's not going to protect you. You're lying and you're wrong, Rose.
Rose not kissing my ass. Rose not kissing my ass. Rose was talking shit too. Drop. What you talking about?
Well, Rose is wrong. Well, how she talking shit, not talking licking ass today?
Okay, so here's what's crazy, right? Here's the duality in the situation.
Just because people chose to gather in one location doesn't negate that they still watch.
Because y'all were too busy in other lives where Dime was being discussed.
If we chose to gather in Susu's live, that's what we chose to be.
Okay, Bella.
That's just it. It's just that simple.
I was quiet while other people was talking, Bella. Can I finish?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, so anyways, Rose is not lying. There was a point, not the entire time, but there was a point where they were screaming me while AJ was actively out there protesting, right? And secondly, if they were so concerned about, whatever it is and bringing awareness to whatever they were bringing awareness to, instead of screaming me for their people to hear the negativity, why did they not focus on just re-screaming it, over and over, just doing the protest, bring awareness to the protest? There were clips on the blog that they could have recapped of AJ actively doing the protest to keep the awareness and the focus on that. Y'all bring attention to the negativity by coming to scream me for 1.5K people to hear, which is not going to change shit. I'm still in the motherfucking house. So instead of y'all bringing awareness to that protest and the protest only, not me, just replay the protest over and over and over so your friends and your people and your supporters can focus on that. Y'all went and y'all played my live, which I guess, brought awareness for people to come in now, for people to come now and to focus on me. Y'all would, a lot of people probably wouldn't even know about it if I wasn't talking negative about it, right? Because y'all played my live and then they went to the blogs to go look at AJ Protest. Y'all should have kept it on the protest and kept playing the shit over and over to keep the awareness and keep the focus on that. And I'm still gonna be motherfucking laughing and ain't a bitch gonna do shit about it. Thank you, Bella. Rose not lying.
Rose is lying and you're lying too, because we never even fucking streamed your live. Those were all clips to the point where I said, turn her stupid ass mouth off. I don't want to hear her. She sound dumb as fuck and I feel stupid when I listen to her. Now Drop is my witness and she's very unbiased. Drop, did we ever stream Dime's live?
That Drop is unbiased is crazy.
You never streamed Dime's live. Who I heard Dime's live from was in HB Live. And because people chose to gather in your live to watch the protest, I wanted to hear everybody else's commentary on the protest. Nothing wrong with that. It was quiet and I don't even think I was able to find AJ because like you said, she was on somebody else's panel. Even when AJ came up, I asked in the comments.
50 times? We repeating the same shit to them 50 times. Drop. We didn't say this 50 times to them.
Yeah, I'm not about to sit here and play.
You know what the problem is?
People just want to have something to talk about. Let me tell you something. You gotta be a stupid ass bitch to have something to say about a protest. And you gotta be a dumbass bitch to have somebody to back you up on that. So both stupid big back hoes is dumb, okay? Stupid, corny ass bitches.
Rose,
you
sound childish. Girl, figure out how to grow the front of that motherfucking hairline.
Even if what you said was true, Rose, it doesn't negate the fact that what was done was wrong. You can say all
I didn't say that it was right.
Irrelevant. So now you're derailing the conversation. It does not matter where we were listening. It does not matter where we were watching. We were doing it. It does not matter how many people
never said that anything.
What was said was wrong.
Well, you didn't say it was wrong. I never said that anything that Dime said was right.
Because that's what the conversation is about.
I never said that.
All else that you're saying is irrelevant.
Rose never said that what Dime said was right.
Okay, well that's what you should have came up here saying. Because how many people that was in AJ Live is irrelevant?
That's not what I said. That's what you heard.
AJ Live
that's not what I said.
You made no point. Your point.
What I literally said was that y'all were too focused on the bullshit that Dime said.
It's irrelevant to the conversation.
That a bitch, that's a fugitive that sent kids to set people up and rob people from Craigslist ain't calling nobody dumb. Bitch, you sent kids out there to do the same thing that possibly could have happened to what AJ was protesting for. You could have had those little boys on the line. You don't give a fuck. I know you ain't talking.
You don't give a damn.
Shut the fuck up.
No, we're not on them terms no more. Go ahead, Dime.
What is you talking about? Bitch, you had little 13 and 14-year-old boys out out there motherfucking robbing people from Craigslist. I know a fugitive ain't talking. Now, me personally, I have never caused any harm to kids. Laughing have never caused any harm to any motherfucking body, right? But yeah, setting kids up to go rob someone, that's very harmful, Susu.
Your
So
laughing
please, before
actually
you
did
talk
harm
about me,
all of
bitch,
these
clean up
people.
in front
That's
of your
why
own
people are in an
motherfucking front
uproar
door.
right
And
now.
focus.
The people are in an uproar right now because your laughter felt like a slap in their face to the biggest.
Ray, be for real.
And I think, no, I am being for real. I got this, Rose. I got this, Trina.
Don't
What the fuck is y'all talking about? I don't give a fuck what that bitch say. Her opinion don't matter. She should have thought about that when she was meeting those people off of Craigslist, taking their shit with those kids. How the fuck a fugitive gonna call somebody dumb, bitch? You done went to prison and did your time and come back out thinking like you so smart. You're still a criminal, you dumb bitch.
You have a problem with criminals? Because I'm sure some of those ladies that's in your Pinellas criminals
And
too.
if they are,
Right, because y'all
I'm
deflecting.
still in the house.
It's becoming a deflection. The fact of the matter is,
It's becoming a deflection when you came up.
Oh my God, girl, hold your tongue.
Exactly.
So my thing is this,
Yeah, you
right?
don't mess with
At the
kids
end of the
because you
day,
extort old people.
hold your tongue.
You extort old people and then pay your rent.
Rose,
Pay your
wait.
rent.
Rose,
Yeah,
wait.
for old people. So you go the opposite end of the spectrum. You don't fuck with kids, you fuck with old ladies. That's what you do. You manipulate their mind and take their money. That's what you do. That's what you do. And I'm waiting on the day where they come and get you. Clankety clank. Clankety clank.
I bet you those little boys couldn't. I bet you those little boys couldn't. Bitch, I bet you those little boys couldn't defend them motherfucking selves, ho. You talking about extorting old people. They can speak up for their motherfucking self. But those kids that you were manipulating, I bet you they couldn't, bitch. Now pay to drop me, ho. The fuck is you talking about? This whole conversation is deflection. I never laughed at the motherfucking calls.
Susu, don't come back up here. Do not come back up here, Susu. HB on the way. Don't worry about it.
I don't give a fuck.
Look, can I
Don't
say
you move,
something?
Susu. You stay down.
Good morning, Bella. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a cold. Can I say something? I'm gonna say Jalen Hall.
You on mute, Bella. You on mute, Bella.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, the bailiffs had to come get y'all. I'm sorry.
Can y'all hear me?
Who all got? Hold on real quick, Libra. Who all got?
Rose got. Dom got.
The bailiffs just dropped them. It's 50 to bring them back, y'all. 50 to bring, but I think it's 50 to bring them back.
But look, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get down. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a cold. I'm gonna say Jordan Hill. I'm going to say Bridget Hall. I'm going to say Rasheen Carter. Say the fucking names. Y'all up here with all this dumbass shit that don't make no fucking sense. Y'all hoes got all these opinions about this and that and that and this. Like I said, AJ did it for all the little brown boys, for all the brown men. Fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all missed the whole concept. Listen, y'all missed the whole concept of what AJ did. It was not just about. Excuse me, Frankie. Excuse me, Frankie. I'm talking. I'm fucking talking. I waited up here patiently to talk.
You big back motherfucker.
You stupid ass.
Get your
nasal nose ass bitch. Shut the fuck up, sir. Shut the fuck up. I waited patiently to get up here and fucking talk. You stupid ass fucking bitch. I waited patiently to fucking talk.
Girl, bye. Girl, get out of here. Get your
like I fucking said, y'all missed the whole motherfucking concept. It was more.